Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here. Welcome to episode 5 of the Leeds United career mode. And yes, of course, I'm sure a few of you have probably noticed, wait a minute, where's the previously on Leeds United career mode? Well, unfortunately, I'm running a little bit short. I've just don't really even have time to explain what's going on. But basically, I'm just a little bit short of time. I don't have time to do it. I'm just trying to get this video out as quickly as possible. I missed the upload yesterday. I went 4 days in a row uploading this series straight, and then I missed a day, which is shit, and I'm sorry and I apologize. But still, we move on, because now we're up to episode 3, and let's get on to this first game against Fulham. And that man, Ross McCormack, returning to play against Leeds, of course, after recently being, you know what I'm trying to say, after recently being transferred to Fulham. So there we go. Will he be a problem, or are we hopefully just going to be able to get the right result here? We'll have to find out, won't we? But still, moving on. Besides, I'll give you a little bit of a hint as to what happened last time as Rodallega went through and a pass to McCormack. Maybe not great defending there, just letting him get behind the line of defence. Maybe should have put in the tackle there, but not to be. And sadly now, it looks like they're the ones that are in front, but still with the chance. Antonucci going past his defender, poor slide tackle, and instead of just blazing away and trying to shoot for the goal, he tries to do the right thing and tee it up to his teammate at the far post, but the pass is just too soft, not strong enough, not enough power on it. And unfortunately, that meant it's not to be. And still, as the clock ticks down, nothing is really coming up for us right now, as we have Sam Byram pushing up for the right back. A slide tackle, jumps over the top, shoots, and it's blocked, but it falls right up to him to head it. But he heads it straight at the keeper, right at that keeper. It was incredible stuff. And the lob through ball, beautiful. And it's Sam Byram again. He's pushing up hard trying to get that goal, but he just can't get anything to go. If it's on target, it's saved by the keeper. If it's on target, it's either blocked, saved by the keeper, or it's off target. And that would be it. Ross McCormack is going to be the one. He is the one that scores, and he is the one that wins it, sadly enough. And their keeper was insane. He obviously got man of the match, made 10 saves, but my man of the match on my side, I'm going to give the vote to Belushi this time around. He's going to be the man of the match. And yeah, the first defender, I believe, apart from, apart from Bamba, to actually receive the man of the match. So good for him as well. But unfortunately, that was in a game where we were, well, to be fair, no, that'd be unfair, because we did get a lot going. We had a lot of shots, and unfortunately we just couldn't really get anything on, well, we got plenty on target, but we just couldn't get anything to go in the net, sadly. It just happens every now and again, but still, it's the first loss of the series. It's come in the 5th episode, so I guess I'm okay with that, but still, now we move on to another game. This is going to be a cup competition against Sunderland, and this is a fixture that has happened this season, a cup game against Sunderland, and Sunderland obviously won that game in real life, 1-0, but what is going to be the result in this one, we're about to find out, as Christian Ceballos ended up having to go there for that top right-hand corner, and I was having a few practice free kicks with him going in the lead-up, so I felt confident, but I just noticed that sometimes when you're taking free kicks in the practice arena compared to when you're doing them in-game, sometimes it just absolutely just mishit them ridiculously. It's just, I don't know, it must be like a pressure thing, but sometimes you can just really get them wrong, which is unfortunate, but still, Ceballos still getting plenty of the ball, and Adrian does some unbelievable, I don't know if that's luck or just an insane amount of hard work and tenacity to get to that ball, but Adrian has knocked it through 2 set of defenders, and I can't believe he's been able to get that shot through, but he's made it happen. Bamba with a really good block there as well, stopping what would have been a almost very easy tap-in, and it could even lead to something going on here as Dukara, yes it does, Dukara is through. Will he go for the goal? Goes cross goal and goes and puts it in the bottom right-hand corner. 2-0 now against Sunderland, and Leeds are not out of this cup competition just yet, as in the 90th minute, Nicholas Storm makes a good tackle, goes for that cross, tried to pick out, I believe, Dukara, but ended up selecting Jack Grealish instead, unfortunately. Would have been 3-0, but it wouldn't have changed the result any much. They're still ahead. They're going through to the next round, and it's a great win against Sunderland, coming off of a loss against Fulham, and the man of the match that FIFA gave was going to go to Marco Silvestri, but my man of the match goes to Bamba. So that's 2 centre-backs now in a row picking up man of the matches in consecutive games. But yeah, he was fantastic, as you probably saw a few glimpses of him actually in that little highlights package of him doing some really good stuff on defense, which is fantastic. And trust me, I'm rating defense just as much as I am my offense. And even though, you know, Adrian had a really good goal, Dukara was able to slot one as well. I'm always paying attention to every aspect of on the football pitch, and Dukara was, I mean, yeah, and Bamba was fantastic. So now we move back into the league action, and we've got a game against Brentford this time around. So we'll see how that one ends up, but still moving on. We'd really like to hope and maybe get back to a winning effort here as we see Brentford's team, and you can just have a look at it and go that there's not an awful lot of real danger there. We've got Bertinho, of course, in there as well, who's half decent, as well as a couple of other players, which I'm sure might be relatively decent. We'll just have to wait and see, but still moving on. We're the ones that kick it off, and hopefully we can get that win, because again, we've been going averagely in the league. Of course, we've lost our last game against Fulham, but there's always that chance that maybe we can get back into the swing of things as we see Doukara making that run. Good run as well. We opened up the gap right through the middle, and Adrian played through a beautiful slotting pass into Doukara, and that was going to be just too easily finished. And Adrian again doing some great stuff. Played through a brilliant ball in for Doukara and then came out of nowhere to make a tackle and send himself through on goal, but unfortunately just blazed away and just put it wide, which is unfortunate as Bertinho goes for, went in and just like absolutely went through a couple of our defenders, but thankfully the last-ditch effort block was able to be made. And again, still Brentford making ridiculous amount of attacks, getting a lot of crosses, a lot of chances being made. Adrian going through yet again, still with the run, gets a lob-through ball into Doukara, and he will finish it as well. That's a brace for Doukara. He's having a great game, and even though every now and again I see Doukara and I don't really think too positively or too highly of him, he's having a great game so far, as is Adrian. As we see one of our players down on the ground, Danilo Cataldi, so he is injured. We'll have to find out right like within the last couple of minutes of the game when it was put to bed at 2-0 by Doukara, who by the way is going to be the man of the match for that game. And the reason you're not seeing the animation is because I actually forgot to bring up the votes for that game. But still, moving on, Doukara did get the man of the match for that one as well. But there's one more game left to go, Sheffield United, and of course I didn't touch on it, but we saw it before. But the 3 months we're going to be missing Danilo Cataldi for, which is terrible because he is one of my definitely better centre midfielders. I mean, he's not the equal highest rated, but he's definitely up there, one of my better ones. And he's just, yeah, no, it's really shocking, but still, 3 months, a recent transfer. He was looking really positive. Really had a lot of potential, which is unfortunate. But still, into this game against Sheffield, and it does not take long for a goal to come. It's going to be Liam Moore, I believe, there, who I'm controlling off of the ball, positioning and battling for the ball and making the header and just getting it in the back of the net. It was a brilliantly done set piece. I was so happy about it, as again Wednesday immediately afterward going in and potentially scoring there as Steve May gets a through ball sent through. No one's really tracking him, not too good enough a job, and the equaliser was put in only a few moments later. As now second half still moving on. Steve May, something's going on. He's really getting past the defenders, not doing too good a job, but still time's still going down. Moat still trying to make something happen with Grealish, still moving. Moat and Grealish combining again. The shot by Moat, he's got a man in front, still was able to get it away, and it was miles off, unfortunately. Moat just pushing up forward, but we just couldn't be able to find Doukara for some reason. But he finally gets on the ball, and unfortunately, before he can do anything with it, the referee blows, and that is going to be a 1-1 draw. Unfortunately, they get the equaliser right at the end, or right at the end of half-time there. But still, Liam Moore got the man of the match from FIFA 14's rating, and you know what? I'm actually surprised I'm not going to do this, but it's actually not going to go to Liam Moore. It's actually going to go to Berardi, who is one of my, who is a right back playing at the left back spot. You can see he got a 6.5 rating, and Liam Moore got a 6.8. And even though he did score, he didn't really do an awful lot defensively. And for a defender to get man of the match, you know that you really have to be doing what a defender needs to be doing, and that is defending well. And unfortunately, he didn't have that good a game, but still, apart from that, that's going to do it for this episode. We have got a game coming up against Derby that will start off the next one. We're in 7th in the league at the moment. Decent. Hopefully we can build on that. My name's Marsparks. Have a good one. Bye-bye.